guys, and welcome. Today we're going to be looking into what Spirit wants you to know for this month. This is a timeless reading, so this could be at any time, any month that you're watching this video. We do have 3 crystals that you guys can choose from today. Crystal number 1 is this one. This is going to be the Fluorite Tower. This is crystal or group number 2, which is the Afghan Jade Tower. Crystal / group number 3 is the Orca agate flame here. And take all the time that you need to choose your crystal or your pile. And if you feel drawn to more than one, feel free to listen to more than one section, because there may be, a couple messages here for you. So you could see if there's a crystal that draws you in, or look at the timestamps, see if, one of those is calling to you. So go ahead and pause if needed. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with crystal number 1, group 1, which again is going to be this one, the Fluorite Tower. All right, group number 1, for those of you who chose the Fluorite Tower, let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what Spirit wants you to know for this month at the time that you're watching this video. All right, so Spirit, what would you like group number 1 to know at the time that they're watching this video? What messages do you have for group number 1? I'm going to grab a couple cards here so I can clarify and really understand the story that's being shown. But starting out, we have Destiny, and then we have Fertility in reverse. Okay. Oh, my cards got a little messed up here, but okay, let's talk about it. I feel like for you guys, group number 1, the message that I'm getting starting out is that you guys are suffering at the hands of somebody else, but somebody else that it's really hard for you guys to let this person go, or to make a sacrifice to separate yourself from this person. So this could be like a friend, a romantic partner, or this could be, for example, somebody in the workplace, where if you wanted to create some distance between you and this person, you would have to let this job go, type of thing. And I feel like the really frustrating aspect of this is that you guys have been very genuine and very authentic with what it is that you're doing, or with this person. You've always had, genuine, good intentions with this person. And it seems like this person it doesn't reciprocate that. It definitely seems like you somehow intimidate or trigger this person, and this also could be jealousy that this person has for you, because they want what you have, whether it's financial, materialistic things, or it's personality traits, or the way that you present yourself or handle situations. There is an underlying sense of jealousy here, of your true, authentic self, and I feel like they are making your day-to-day life harder for you, and it definitely seems, again, like intentional. And it may feel like you guys are losing the battle, almost like it's like you guys are questioning, like, I've been a good person, I've been, again, authentic and genuine. Why is this so hard for me, or why is this person so hard on me? Like, just why, if I'm a good person, why am I being repaid in this way? And I feel like we're going to get more into it, but I feel like you are going to be the person that wins in the end. And though I don't feel like you guys are really competing to win or competing at all, but there is a very valuable lesson here. And I feel like, again, it's going to be really worth it pushing through. This situation with this person with such strength and resilience, and staying that genuine and authentic person. It's going to be very rewarding because it is a lot easier to um, kind of lower yourself to that level to match their energy. But you guys are not doing that. You guys are being mature, or the bigger person here, which is the harder thing to do. And again, I do see this being very rewarding for you in the end. So let's look into this more and see what this message is here. Okay, we have spiritual union. We have temptation in reverse and new beginnings in reverse. And then we also have passion ignited and emotional loss. Um, there are a couple different scenarios that would resonate with this kind of reading, so I will go over some of those. The first one here could be, if this is a partner, or we'll say like an ex partner, right? If this is an ex partner who um, did you wrong and then they left you for somebody else, and you're like, okay, why are they happy when they did all of this damage to me and I'm still here trying to pick up the pieces, um, I didn't deserve this type of thing. It's looking like the outcome of that situation is karma coming around full circle, where you end up um, being even more strong and resilient and having a strong foundation to stand on, where for this other person it comes crumbling down. There are two people here, there's you and there's somebody else. So I am seeing at the end of whatever situation this is, you will be standing on a firm foundation in this person, since they have built a foundation off of uh, lies, manipulation, or whatever this is. It's something that they can't uphold. And so naturally, it will come crashing down here. But it does, kind of make me wonder what the situation is, because we have spiritual union. So, whatever the connection that you have to this other person is, it does seem like what's going to happen this month is, it's like you're going to find either a partner, like a person, a career that really aligns with you, or the position that really aligns with you, that you have earned or deserved, or this could just be internal peace and happiness. This is kind of feeling more of like career or love focused. Um, because it does seem like there's an attachment here that this person has to you, and they don't seem to be accepting your success very well. So if this is in the workplace, it's maybe they are removed from the position that they're in, or from the workplace in general, and you're put into that position that they had, or something above the position that they have. um, it's like you come out winning because you have stood strong on morals and principles, type of thing. And again, if this is like a relationship, this is, you know you finding something that better resonates with you, that what you want, what you desire, and this other person really feeling that loss of you. But I definitely see somebody who treated you wrong, um, treated you bad. Like, once they see that you're doing better than them, or that you're happy, you've moved on, I for some of you, this person may come back and try to intervene or put a wedge into what you have going on. um, Try to kind of like stop you and distract you from moving forward, because they again really struggle with seeing you move forward without them, or leaving them behind. Let me get some more cards here. Yeah, so just kind of shift the story as it resonates. Because if this is career, take it in that way. But I'm going to start, referring to this reading more towards love, because we have memories of love, which is talking about a lot of reminiscing on nostalgia here. Um, and okay, hold on. And this person seeming, they're showing up as reminiscing over you or your guys' connection, because there is a lot of, again, a lot of love cards here. So take it how it resonates. But um okay, I feel like this person, okay, it may be unexpected. Like, this person may pop up out of the blue or out of the shadows, um to try to almost reconcile. Like, they want to meet up, they want to talk about it, they want to try again. But more importantly, like, I definitely see like them wanting to talk about um what happened, what caused the separation or whatever. But it doesn't seem very genuine. It seems like this person wants to kind of squeeze their way back in. um yeah, to try to rekindle, or to fix what was left in the past, type of thing. But I feel like their main motive or drive here is because they saw you moving on with somebody else, or they see you doing better, or just moving forward in general. And I feel like this person um, may be experiencing some hardships, or it does seem like their life has been pretty difficult since you guys have separated, and it may be the consequences of their own actions. um, and it may be karma. um, but I feel like this person really misses how you took care of everything, how you made things happen for them. Because this person is almost showing up to be kind of lazy here. Like, they don't want to put in the work, but they know that you used to do the work for them, and um, push them forward. So an example of this would be like you would like apply to a job for them, or get a loan in your name but for them, it's like taking care of business for them. And they just kind of, they don't have any type, or they didn't have any type of responsibility. And I feel like they really struggle with, now that you're not around, that they are responsible for a lot of things. And it's like they don't know how to uh, go about it necessarily. They don't know how to get things done or how to take care of it. But again, it's like they see that you're doing it, and they're almost a little bit jealous, that you're doing it for yourself or for somebody else, or whatever the case may be. Um, but there's a reason why you have been doing so well without this person, why things have been falling into place, and why life seems so much lighter without this person. It's because, you're not having to be a parent to a grown adult, to another partner. You're not having to parent them. You're only responsible for yourself now. Um, And, when we're talking about in the beginning somebody making your life hard for you, that could very well be a past energy, or that could be, what's going on right now. It really depends, because I feel like uh, there's a huge group of people that chose this pile, because this is going into like 7 different directions here. So again, take it as it resonates. I'm just trying to kind of pinpoint the strongest energy that I'm picking up on. So this person is coming in, or coming in towards you pretty quick, or coming towards you fairly quickly. And I feel like yeah, there's like a fear that you have completely moved on or left them behind, or if they don't come in now, that you're never going to turn around to answer their call or to see what they want, type of thing. And it's like now they're coming in, and they're going to almost, I almost want to say like pretend, but it's like um, come into like fight for you, fight for the relationship to work out, fight for their place, their spot. Um, but it's important that you guys are aware that this person is uh, only doing this because they don't want you to close the door to them, because they may have, maybe your guys' situation in the past could have looked like, you always answered the phone, you always showed up for them no matter what terms you guys were on. Or they knew that they could depend on you. And I feel like, you guys are entering a space where you're like, you know what, like I'm not going to make myself available to everybody, because my energy is very valuable, and I do not want to waste that on people that don't deserve that. Um, but yeah, I see them coming back in here to make a statement. Um, I see this person is going to kind of, if they have the opportunity, um, I feel like this person is going to try to lay everything out on the table to you. They may be coming at you with a victim mindset of like, I need your help, or like, I just need someone to talk to, type of thing. I'm going through so many things in my life. I don't know what to do, like whatever. And it's like this person may not directly ask you for help, but that is kind of what they're leaning towards here. And I do want to say that there's a reading I just did. I think it's the last video, the one right before this, that tells almost the exact same story. So if you want to go back to that one and watch that video for more information, you can. Um, or if you came from that video, that's just a confirmation, but you don't have to. I've been trying to push that away, but it keeps coming back. So anyways, um, I do feel like they're coming in, yeah, with a lot of of problems, but I almost feel like you guys kind of not, it doesn't sit right with you because you guys are like, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to experience my peace. I'm just trying to be happy. And it seems like this person's chaotic life really disturbs your peace because it's like the chaos and the problems that they go through again is a result of their actions, their own actions. It's like they don't learn. They just want somebody to take care of it for them. Um, Let me see. Okay. It's important that you guys kind of keep in mind, like I said before, how this person kind of dragged you down when you were around them or when you were with them, how they kind of took your light away. Because I feel like again, this is an energy you're coming into of, though you have been your true and authentic self, it really is shining without this person, in your life because they really dimmed it. They did. Um, because they made it, your life really hard for you. Um, and I feel like you're gonna get a taste of this whether they send you a long paragraph message, leave you a voicemail, or if you do, accept this uh, conversation or meet up with this person, you're gonna feel your light dimming or your energy being drained by this person. And I feel like this person may be very convincing, so it's important that you guys keep in mind like that your body is reacting to its environment and the energy within it, and this person, um, no matter what they tell you, listen to how your body is reacting when you're around this person, and I feel like it's going to um, help you understand uh, the truth behind the words that this person is saying. Because again, I feel like they are very convincing, or they might be very charming, so it's just easy to kind of fall back into this trap. For some of you guys, there is a message in here that whatever is presented to you, these obstacles and challenges here, the problems within this person's life or what they're going through, I feel like they may even try to guilt you to believe that somehow you played a part in it or you're somehow responsible. Um, but I don't feel like you are. I don't feel like you are, but I am getting such a convincing energy that's making me question like, wait, are you responsible? But that's this person. That kind of makes you question or doubt yourself, doubt what you know. And I feel like that's the biggest issue here. And there may be a need to see this person. Maybe it's hard to avoid them because they could be the parent of your children. Maybe you guys have something, in the justice system, the legal system, going to take place here where you guys have to talk to each other or be in the same room, whatever. Maybe you guys have no option but to speak. Um, but, I feel like don't let this person convince you or confuse you to believe that you're responsible or guilty for something that you're not. Um, and Spirit also wants you to take a look at their lives and take a look at yours. And again, it's not a competition here, but it really shows like this person tries to convince you that maybe, you're the bad person or you're the reason that all these bad things happen, whatever. But when you really like take a step back and you look at the bigger picture, you can see like since you've separated from this person, how much you've grown, how much you've acquired, or how much abundance you've received, type of thing, and then how far downhill this person has gone. And the reason for that is because you do receive, sometimes you receive what you have worked towards or worked for type of thing. You have received blessings because, or you're making progress because you've put the work in to receive that. And this person is struggling because they haven't really done much. They just kind of expect things to be done for them without putting in the work, and then they're kind of mad at everybody around them except for themselves. Let's see. Whatever the case may be, I am getting the message again that that there is a lot of stress and fear, like worry. There's a lot of worry when it comes to yourself either having to interact with this person or after you guys interact with each other, um, or just this person in general. Because again, like this person really confuses you and makes you doubt your intuition because again, they're very convincing. They're good at what they do. Which is, the lying and deceiving and flipping the story, flipping the guilt or the blame onto you. But that's why, it's important that you guys take space for yourself to get to know yourself better, know how your body reacts to things. And I feel like you do now, or you're going to have, again, like this understanding for, oh, wow, like this is why I feel like this. And everything makes sense now. I understand me, I understand my intuition and my body, but this person really throws it off. So, what to expect for this month is is a person who really confuses you, makes you doubt yourself. Expect this person to come back around, or expect a situation to come about where you may have to come face to face with this person, or you guys may have to have a conversation, whether it's child support, whether it's divorce, or just a conversation in general, that this may be unfolding here for you. And it's important that you guys remember to not give this person the power to make you doubt your intuition, to make you doubt what you already know. um, and don't let them make you feel guilty for things that you know that you're not responsible for. um, and they may again try to throw you off track if there are kids involved, trying off track with your focus of this is what I know and this is who I am. They may be that type of person to try to add in irrelevant details to make you confused, uh, again, to get you off track of the point. Stay on point. Don't let this person throw you off balance. um, I actually want to get you guys a couple more cards here, because this does feel like an in-depth type of story, because this storyline has gone in a couple of different directions. So I think I will be doing an extended reading for you guys, so a part two essentially, on my Patreon, and I'll link the information down below if you want to check that out. And I think I will be doing a longer reading for this, because for those who are struggling with this, I do want to take my time with it and give you guys the best insight and spirit advice on how to go about the situation, and then more in depth with what the situation specifically is for those who will be going to watch that video. Anyways, the last three cards that I have is rejoice and celebration, balance, recognition, and reward. So I feel like, like I said, this person has done a lot to make you stressed out, to make you suffer. It's like they're just really, they tried for a very long time to make your life hard. And expect balance to come in this month between you and this person. And again, I feel like you will be coming out on the winning side, meaning that you no longer allow this person to control how you feel and what you know. And you will be rewarded for this. So whether, again, if it's legal system, if it's, whatever this is, you will be rewarded for standing in your power, and keeping your balance, in this situation. Because again, this does seem like a really hard situation to remain focused in. I think a lot of people can relate to, being involved with people who do this, who gaslight, who manipulate, almost like narcissistic type of people. But you will come out on the other side, shining. Okay, so don't let this person dim your light. Okay, and like I said, if you want to know more, about this situation, um, just scroll down to the description box. I will have the link already posted there. The video will already be up, for more insight and advice, about your situation if needed. So I hope that this resonated, though it was all over the place. Let me know in the comments down below if it did. Or leave a like if you don't feel comfortable with that. If you like the way that I do my readings, feel free to subscribe, or check out the links down below for my Etsy shop, Patreon, Instagram, TikTok, whatever is, your thing. I probably have it linked down there. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with group number 2. All right, group number 2, for those of you who chose the Afghan Jade Tower, we're going to go ahead and take a look into, what Spirit wants you to know for this month, any unexpected blessings or changes, or what's going on, at the time that you are seeing this video. Okay, we already have a card out. Some of you guys who chose this pile may resonate with the angel numbers 1111 or the 111, but I'm leaning more towards the 1111 here. And I have balance coming out, which is great. I'm going to grab some more cards to clarify and to kind of see what the story is, for you guys, group number 2. But there is balance coming in here for you guys. I am, feeling, for some of you guys, it's in regards to the heart chakra, so this could be healing. But I am feeling heavy on the sacral or sacral chakra, um, which could be, um, delayed abundance, delayed rewards. We do have material harvest here, which is such a positive card when it comes to the physical reality. There are a lot of, gifts or opportunities that will be coming here or coming towards you in this month. Yeah, within this month. But again, it does feel heavy on the abundance here. Like it could be a financial relief. Yeah, wow. Obstacles and challenges in reverse. So problems, being solved here. If there's any worry, yeah. If there's any worry, trapped in fear in reverse. If there's any worries, fears or doubts or any stress in regards to, um, career, or in regards to paying bills or paying off debt or something in that regard, I see that you guys will have it, will have the funds or the means to be able to take care of these things, and then some. So definitely a balance when it comes to, career and money. I want to know more because this is such an uplifting feeling type of message. Um, like emotional, spiritual, and physical abundance. So, all right, let's look a little deeper here. We have light in reverse, we have solitude. Um, wow, okay. We have triumph, and then firm foundation in reverse. Okay. So, it feels like for you guys, in the recent past, you guys have been struggling with, um, getting things up off the ground, or, getting those opportunities, but more of like getting that yes, yes, you're approved, or yes, you're hired, or yes, this is working out for you. I feel like you guys have done a lot of inner work, and with it, okay, so within yourself, but also externally. Take it how it resonates. So if it's not career, put it towards something else, like another person, for example. But I feel like you guys have thought about the ins and outs of, what can I do uh, to change or to manifest this, or what can I do differently? How do I approach this differently, or advertise this differently? You guys have tried a lot, and it seems like nothing has really happened, or business started to slow down. Just things started slowing down in general. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. And I feel like because you guys have looked within and externally, and it's like you've looked at it through a magnifying glass and you've looked at the bigger picture, there's a new approach that I feel like you guys are taking for this month. Like, okay, this didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this. Whatever it is that you're trying next. And I want to preface, like, whether this is the way that you present yourself, or if this is about a small business, or to the general public, on social media, whatever it is, whatever approach that you guys are like, okay, let me try this next idea. If you don't have it already, it is coming too quickly. But I feel like this next idea that you guys try is going to get things in motion. I feel like things are going to start falling into your lap fairly quickly here, because the approach that you guys are taking, it does seem like a more just simple and softer approach. Um, and it's coming from a, okay, if it works out, okay, and if it doesn't, all right, I'll keep soul searching, for the answers. And I feel like whatever approach you have tried in the past, or whatever you've tried to do in the past, but it didn't really get any results, is because you were kind of coming at it from a, like, please work, I need this to work, I need this to work, almost like in out of desperation. But again, this time it's more of a flowy state, like, if it works, okay, if it doesn't, all right. And I feel like that approach is what is making this, like, successful, is what is making this idea abundant, because there isn't that need to control, or that forcing of this needs to work. um, because I feel like this has been something that you've been working on for a very long time, and again, without the results that you are wanting or expecting, um, or without the abundance. It seems like a lot of trial and error, a lot of letdown, because there's a big investment here, whether that's financial investment, or this is an emotional investment. um, I do feel this is more sorry, more of a emotional investment, more than anything. And again, because it has taken so long to get to this point, and you've tried so many things, and you're like, all right, well, let me try this in a more, again, like, free flowing state. I see that the results are changing this month. Let's see. We have positive movement forward in reverse. I do feel like, as well, okay, passion ignited in reverse. The reason why this hasn't worked out in the past, another reason I'll say, is because you may have been investing too much, like, too much energy or too much money in it. It seems like, you definitely are meant to thrive in whatever area of your life this is, but it's meant to be an equal give and take. And I feel like you guys may have been over giving. And this is something that's meant to be long lasting. And Spirit is kind of waiting for you to approach it in the way that you're about to, so that, the foundation of this business or career or whatever this is, the foundation is built on something that, can stand. And it does seem like a very consistent type of thing, where if this is, where you would be making income, it's like consistent financial stability, consistent income, consistent whatever, engagement, however this resonates for you. But I feel like, again, the approach the approaches that you have taken that haven't worked out, it seems like you may have, if that were to take off the ground in that way that you approached it, it would lead you to a burnout very quickly. And this is more of divine timing, where Spirit's like, once you get it, we're going to give it to you. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It definitely takes, a lot of tries to get a good feel for what it is, that you're doing, and how it's being executed. Um, but again, with divine timing here, it's like Spirit's like, yeah, you're not meant to feel, like this is a burden or a burnout. Like, again, it's very heavy on the equal give and take. Tell me more for group number 2. What do you want them to know for this month? Yeah, this is like a heavy confirmation on what, I was just kind of explaining to you guys here, where it's like, I feel like, again, however this has been put out into the universe, uh, and again, for example, a career based type of thing, if this is small business or social media career, it's like you've put things out there and there hasn't been any engagement or any orders, or um, again, it hasn't really picked up off the ground. But this new approach that you're about to take, you're going to get your first like, your first comment, your first order, and then you're going to see that it's going to slowly start picking up the pace. But in again, like, it will be a almost, I don't want to say a slow paced start, because it is going to start off like, here you go. But the amount of, for example, the amount of products you sell is a little bit slower paced because of the inventory that you have. If you only have enough inventory for 5 orders, they're going to consistently come like 1 order each day type of thing, so that you can make that profit, go ahead and invest, in a restock, and then, continue from there. And then, if this is social media, it's like, it's kind of a slow growing thing, so that there isn't this expectation of you getting, everything done right away or having everything at once. It's like moving at the pace in which you're growing. And I feel like it's going to make a whole lot of sense once, it starts to unfold, like, oh, okay, this is unfolding, but in a way that feels comfortable for me. I'm not worried about, I don't have the material to ship out this order, or I don't have enough money to do that, or I don't have enough videos, whatever the case may be. It's very much moving at your at your pace here of progression. Um, and it's important that you move as at a steady pace as well. Don't get too much, like, too caught up in your head with this. So again, for example, going back to like the business thing, take it how it resonates. If this is business, you see yourself getting a couple orders, don't do the fearful restock and spending too much money that, you don't have, just take it as it comes. Because if you get, too much kind of caught up in your head, you're going to overspend, overinvest, or overproduce. And it's not meant to, unfold in that way. It's meant to be, again, very steady and consistent. And it's not going to get ahead of you. So if you don't have the inventory, the products, the videos, whatever, you won't be getting those sales, but they will come back, like, or they will come around once you have it. It's not going anywhere. Um, and and it's not going to come all in at once. But this is the good part, so that you're able to kind of get a feel um, for like numbers, or just get an idea of like what this looks like. And so that you can, again, like, create that foundation, or that plan. Okay, we have patience in reverse, new beginnings, destiny in reverse. We'll put this up here, harmony in reverse, one more card. Okay, foundation and achievements in reverse. Okay, so this is just kind of a little bit of insight, or like advice from spirit here for you guys. Um, it's okay to not, have a plan right away, or have everything set in stone right away. Once, things start to happen, things start to pick up off the ground, and the wheels are moving. There, you learn along the way, but you may be the type of person that maybe you get very excited or very anxious when things like this start to happen. And um, you may just result to this natural giving energy that you have, but to over give, to overspend, to make sure that people like your products, or people like your content, or whatever the case may be, to just almost burn yourself out, to make sure that, that this is done right, this is done perfect. But spirit's advice here is to just take it how it comes. You don't have to over give or overcompensate for what it is that you are offering, because you will see people are engaging, or people are wanting your products, and they're not expecting anything more or less of you. So stand on that business plan that you have built, or stand on the plan or the foundation that you have built, so that in the future people won't be expecting more, or disappointed if they get less, type of thing. Just, stay consistent with the energy that you're putting out there, so that it can equally come back to you. Because again, if you kind of get too caught up in the energy of overgiving, uh, you will feel almost a little discontent, or just, again, burnt out, or fearful of, what am I going to do? I've gave them so many extra products, or I gave, extra energy, so they have this expectation now. It's not meant to unfold like that. So just take it as it comes, and make sure that it's equal, an equal give and take. Okay. And that's the most important, because like I said, it's going to set up this foundation of, this is what it is, this is my business, this is my platform, or whatever, this is what to expect of me, nothing more, nothing less, unless if I choose to do so. But that's about it, that I have for you guys. Pile number 2, I will do an extended reading for you guys, which will be linked in the description box down below over on Patreon. And for the extended reading, I'm just going to look more into what this situation is, and what this is going to look like in the future, or any advice here from spirit on how to, maneuver, or go about this situation, because I do feel like there are a lot of opportunities and blessings that are linked into this new beginning here. So I just feel like there is more to unpack. So, like I said, the extended reading will be in the description box down below if you're interested. I hope this resonated. If it did, leave a comment or a like. And if you like the way that I do my tarot readings, feel free to subscribe. And everything is in the description box down below if you want to check out the crystal shop, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you're looking for, paid readings, it's all down there. So that is all for you guys, group number 2, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with group number 3. All right, group number 3, for those of you who chose the Orca Agate Flame, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading and see what Spirit, wants to tell you for this month, any unexpected blessings or changes. So let's get into it. What would you like group number 3 to know for this month at the time that they see this video? Okay. So starting off, we have intuition. I'm going to grab more cards to clarify and see what this story is that's unfolding here. Okay. I will get some more cards, but I do want to start by saying group number 3, I do see that you guys are going through it's like you guys are stuck between a rock and a hard place here. And you're like, what do I do? Why is this happening to me? What am I supposed to do? Almost like feeling like you may be at your wit's end type of thing. But I feel like we're going to see what it is. Look into this a little deeper, but the reason why you're going through what it is that you're going through is because it is a spiritual lesson that will help you advance, but advance in a way that you're able to connect to your higher self and understand the messages that or downloads that you receive from source and from your intuition, because I see you guys are a little disconnected from yourself or your higher self here, and it's not meant to be like this forever, okay? But it is happening so that you're able to kind of create a way that works for you, to help you reconnect with yourself, whether that's through tarot or meditation. But it is a very personalized experience on how to, understand what your body is telling you. And then we have transformation in reverse. And I feel like, yeah, so you have been stuck because there has been like confusion or misunderstandings when it comes to your intuition. And it is different for everybody, so I can't tell you the right or wrong way. But I do know that if it's a thought-based thing and it's not, a download or your intuition, thoughts feel more like kind of, there's a feeling behind it, like anxiety or worry or doubt type of thing. Intuition is like that first thing that comes to you without you okay, let me explain this better. Your intuition is, say you're at a stop sign and you're like, do I go left or right? Your intuition will be the first one to hit you to, take a left. And then once you're able to kind of think about it, and then you're like, well, I don't know, I feel like maybe I should take a right. Your intuition is the one that comes before you think. Those messages come before you think, before you're able to create those thoughts. And okay, we have emotional withdrawal. I really do feel for you guys, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to feeling isolated, to feeling alone, and almost empty on the inside. Like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? This could be, a spiritual challenge that you're going through, or just, something that is bleeding out into life in general. Let's see. Yeah, but this is very much internal. This is internally. This is, um, there's a need for you guys to really get in touch or get back in tune with yourself, or learn how to do that, whether whichever way you learn best. If that's, based off of, let me go off into isolation by myself and figure it out by myself, or let me watch videos about it or get advice from other people. Whatever works the best for you. I would say, kind of follow that feeling, or follow that inner knowing, uh, because yeah, it seems like you guys are struggling because you are, unbalanced. There's a lack of self-esteem due to the fact that you guys may feel like you don't know who you are, and there could have been a time. The best way I could put this into perspective, which doesn't have to be everybody's story, but just an example of this would be, for some people who have experienced loss, or for some people who have experienced, becoming a parent for the first time, and they're very like involved and invested, and it's like you forget about yourself for whether it's 2 months or whether it's 2 years. You kind of lose touch with yourself, so now you are a new version of yourself, but you still have yet to learn who that is, because you haven't, invested the time in kind of getting to know yourself, or figuring that out. And because there is that lack of knowledge here, it does seem like life has been a lot harder, or doing daily tasks have been a lot harder, because you don't know what you like, or you don't know, um, what makes you feel good. You just may know what's familiar, or the routine. But again, yeah, there's a need for you guys to get back in touch with yourself. This also could happen, after a toxic relationship. If you guys separate and you're like, okay, well, now what? Because you may have been codependent on somebody else, and so now it's like, now you're an individual here, and you're like, what am I? What do I? Who am I? Because, okay, you are currently experiencing, the shadow version of yourself, the part of yourself that makes you uncomfortable, the one that comes with, the flaws, the awkwardness, the fear, the anger, the things about yourself that they're uncomfortable to face. But these things are important when they come up, because it's important to recognize, like, I do have this. This is a part of me, but this isn't who I want to be. So you can utilize, those things that you don't like about yourself, and use that as, motivation or drive to, grab like the root, cause, or that version of yourself that you don't like, and be able to, change it, fix it, to heal it, or to work with it. Um, because you can choose to stay this way, or to stay this person, or you can choose to, um, I don't like this about myself, so I'm going to act accordingly, type of thing. um, this could also be, maybe some of you guys are going through, a healing phase, from separation, or whatever the case may be. But healing, a part of healing is learning the new version of yourself, learning how to maneuver with that new version of yourself, and what that life looks like to you. But getting to the base, like the root of who you are, is understanding, like, this is how I connect with myself. So I see you guys there. So let's see, what's some advice, or what do you guys need to know for group number 3? We have deception and envy, financial and material changes, and then clarify this card, financial and material changes, please. Okay. So this could be, you guys may have again gone through a separation with a partner. You guys could have lost a family dynamic or a home, or something that you have worked hard for years or worked towards. You've invested a lot of time or energy into it, seems to have been removed from your life. And I do see that maybe something that you guys are struggling with right now is feeling angry uh, towards somebody who may have done you wrong, or were deceptive towards you, or feeling envious of somebody else, of your partner, or I'm sorry, your partner, your ex-partner, feeling envious towards somebody who may be doing better than you, moving forward, or just comparing your life to somebody else's and being envious of that, or your lack of growth type of thing. And I'm not saying that you lack growth, but everybody does grow at a different pace, or everybody moves at a different pace. You could be moving forward and this other person could be stuck, if it does a 180 type of thing. But I do see jealousy or envy really standing in the way here of you moving forward, because it is hard to move forward when you are so focused on somebody else, because your energy is going into them and not you. And it may be hard to watch somebody move on, in a different relationship, or if they've done you wrong and it seems like their life is going good and yours isn't. It's things like that are hard to watch, and it's hard to stay enlightened when you're put in such a deep difficult situation. um, but you are meant to understand and experience this aspect of life, not because you deserve to stay here or to be stuck here, but it's important for perspective and insight. This is, like I said, a lesson that you guys haven't necessarily learned yet, but it will push you towards getting to know yourself in a different way than you have before. Um, it is, teaching you strength. It is teaching you maturity. Um, and also, it is teaching you to release the need to control, teaching you how to let go of certain things that you can't control, or yeah, or that you don't have power over, because you can't control how people treat you, or the situations that you go through, but you can control your reaction and how you handle these things. Um, and I feel like, again, getting to know yourself on a deeper level will help you get through this a little bit easier. Um, and getting to know yourself and connected to your intuition will help you understand, once you're standing up at that stop sign, to turn left or right type of thing. um, because it doesn't matter how somebody else is moving forward, or how they're healing, or how it looks like they're doing, um, because that may not be the route for you. And you could very well have been in a situation with somebody who was controlling, or somebody that was addicting to you, um, almost in a codependent way. But you're the reason why you're going through what you're going through right now is everything that I've said, but more importantly, so that you learn how to take back control over your life and yourself. And I feel like you're really going to come to learn that nobody has the power or control over you to begin with, unless if you give that to them. But at the end of the day, even if you give it to them or not, you still have the power to take it back, um, to take back control, to take back your personal power. Um, but there's a need for you to let this go, let this person go, or just let them do what they got to do or do what they're doing. Because though it may feel unjust, it may not feel fair, it may, be hurtful. Um, you, like I said, like you focusing on that person is really going to delay the process of you getting back up on your feet. And I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong here, because this is a learning lesson that, like I said, a lot of people go through, and it's a really hard lesson to learn. Um, and it takes time. It does take time, but just so that you kind of have an idea of where you can shift your focus towards, that may help you in the future, uh, to kind of go through this faster. But again, because this is coming up for this month, um, I feel like this focus or this shift is going to happen this month, where you start focusing on yourself, reclaiming your power, and building a foundation with, this is who I am now. I can't blame this person for the years that I lost, or for what I've lost because of them, or anything like that. Like, I can only, you know the only thing that I can do, the only thing I have control over, is taking charge, uh, within my own life, and maybe learning or taking what I learned from this person and using that in the future, type of thing. So, um, I will look into this situation more of, this specific lesson. And then I feel, more importantly, advice from spirit, in-depth advice from spirit on how to move forward. What is the first step, type of thing. If you're interested, I'll have the extended reading in the description box down below for my Patreon. It's going to be a part 2 for this reading here, to give you more insight and maybe help you if needed. Otherwise, everything else is in the description box. My Etsy, Instagram, TikTok, paid readings, all of that stuff is down there. And if this resonated, please leave a like or a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. And if you like my style of tarot card readings, feel free to subscribe, to my channel. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.